Botham, owner and winemaker here at Botham Vineyards, and for today's pre-harvest video we are right back where we started in February and March. If you watched our early season videos where I pruned and prepped this part of the vineyard, you'll know and you remember that I didn't leave a whole lot behind, and from what I did leave behind we got this. And as you can see, you get a lot of green growth in a normal growing season. In fact, this particular part of the vineyard has been hedge pruned 2 times, and hedge pruning is just what it implies. We just go through and lop off all the stuff that's kind of dangling out into the rows and what have you, and is unnecessary growth that we really don't need. So that's happened twice with this field alone. So this is what we have left to ripen the fruit. And as you can see, the fruit this year is really beautiful. This is our Milo crop, and it's really kind of ready to harvest at this point in the growing season. So this growing season has been an interesting one. We started out in the spring with some frost, so our crop got reduced a bit. As a result, it affected different parts of the vineyard in different ways. Depending on where in the vineyard it was and how the frost settled, some parts of our vineyard got hit pretty hard. Other parts, like our Milo field, got hit not at all for all intents and purposes. So this is pretty much a normal crop here. The other part of our growing season this year has been that it's been very, very wet. And lots of rain is not typically what we look for here. We kind of like a dry growing season, unlike my neighbors who are growing corn and soybeans. This has been wonderful for them. For us, it creates a lot of problems. The first of all, of course, is weeds. When you get a lot of rain, every weed seed that hits the ground germinates and grows. So we've been chasing weeds really diligently all summer long. The other problem, which is a little more significant than weeds are kind of easy to manage, is mildew and fungus. Every time it rains, you have an issue of moisture, fungus can get started, and mildew can get started. So keeping our crop healthy this summer has really been a challenge. I think we're at this point, this is the first day of September, we're about 6 inches over our normal for this time of year of rainfall. So that's been a problem as well. But we have managed all those things this season and to get to this point. And next week we're going to begin harvesting, bring all this lovely fruit in, and start making wine out of it. And that will be actually our next video. We are actually going to start with the winemaking process. We'll be done with growing grapes, and we'll actually get into the vinification process, and that will begin with crushing fruit as we harvest it next week. So stay tuned, and we'll see you at crush.